How we doing? I want to tell you a story today. A couple stories, really. First one is a normal Christian. Think about this. Each day he walks the long, twisted halls of the major corporation for which he works. He uses the crossovers to reach the 3 city blocks of buildings into each office as he brings the daily mail in and picks up outgoing mail. Nothing special, you think. Then you ask, what's up? Or how are things? Or what's the good news today? And immediately you get the answer. Jesus saves. This is not a slogan for David. It's a way of life. Everyone he sees hears a word about Jesus. Everyone who looks at his mail cart finds signs about the love of Jesus. Notice closely, and you will hear him quoting scripture to himself as he rolls his cart along, and not just random popular verses. He quotes whole chapters, sections, even books. He learned Spanish so he can witness to the Latino population of his community. While the rest of us fight to get on top and make the big bucks, David quietly lives out the mind of Christ in daily contact with the stockers in the warehouse and with the corporate executives. Most would see him as one of the least of the world's population. Christ most likely places him among the greatest. This example a little too bland for you? You want a story of real sacrifice and commitment, a story of someone facing ordeals that you never expect to experience? You want to marvel at what a religious hero has done, knowing it lies far from where you live. Well, perhaps that's not what you need at this stage of your life with Christ. Do you need to think about a person much like you, faced with the real choices of life, the world's way to success or Christ's way to the cross? You may never face situations like Dietrich Bonhoeffer or even Mother Teresa. Or you often face the choices that this David exemplifies. Do you spend time devoted to Jesus and talking to others about him? Do you spend time in prayer seeking how to lead others to know him? Or do you really expect to see God's power in your life? Well, Luke chapter 9 forces us to measure our commitment to God. See, it's a cross-carrying commitment. It's a world-sacrificing commitment. It's a commitment that sends you out on a mission among the least of the world's population. Are you prepared to accept rejection from the world as you minister to the needy of the world? Are you ready to reject world loyalties as close as mom and dad in order to follow Jesus? Tough questions. Year of the Disciple. See you Sunday, 11 a.m. God bless.